Hola amigos y amigas, you are now with Jocelyn, and this is our weekly energy reading for the week ahead. This energy reading is a special one because we are going to be tapping into the Leo new moon and Lion's Gate portal energy. This is a really powerful, pivotal, special, significant new beginning that is making itself known to us, available to us, and there are many high vibrations, frequencies, resonances that we are able to tap into should we be open to receive and step into them. My intention with this reading is for us to really tap into our higher selves and gain a deeper understanding, a higher awareness and inner knowing of what these energies are and how we can best navigate them through the week. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so grateful that you are here. And if you are not subscribed yet, then go ahead and click subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my weekly videos. We have spiritual development, we have vlogs, we have poetry, books, all of that good stuff. Energy readings, interviews, journal prompts. I do release journal prompts for every full and new moon, and I did already drop them for this Leo new moon and Lion's Gate portal. So if you haven't checked that out yet, please go and check that out. I'll link it right here so you can go check that out after this reading. So you are all equipped and ready to go and take on this Lion's Gate portal, this Leo new moon, and this beautiful, powerful, magnetic day that we have, magnetic week that we have ahead of us. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. Y'all, today I honestly woke up like, whoo, with so much to release. And I'm really grateful that I am open to feeling into my emotions with the intention to properly release them. I'll go ahead and send some of this to you. I pray that those who are meant to receive these messages align with this video. So if you aligned with this video, then some of these messages are meant for you. And if you are a returning subscriber, by the way, thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for you. All right, what is the overall energy for the week ahead with this Lion's Gate portal and new moon in Leo energy? What is the overall energy for the week ahead? What is the overall energy for the week ahead? What is the overall energy for the week ahead? What is the overall energy for the week ahead? Okay, so we got the drum to dream and journey. And we also got the guardian angel. You are not alone. Y'all, if there was ever a time where we were alone, it is definitely not this one. And especially with this portal that we have opening up with a peak of 8/8 and the Leo new moon, the beginning of a new cycle. Y'all, this is a time where you are being divinely guided, you are being divinely supported, you are being divinely protected, and your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, your whole spirit team is right there with you. You are not alone, and you have to be tapping into that, tapping into their guidance, welcoming it, affirming it into your life, so that you really know with every essence of your being, every inch of your body, every thought form that comes in, that is a dream, that is a goal, you know with the faith that you are not alone in your passions, in your journey, in your path, and you have full support to go after what it is that you deeply desire, especially when your desires are rooted in pure intention, when they are rooted in you wanting to be a more evolved, a more accepting you. And because we are gaining more and more access to higher frequencies and vibrations, and we are stepping into a new cycle on top of all of that, this is an ideal time to dream and to journey. I love that this card is correlating the drum with the dream, because the drum is very significant in a lot of cultures, and it is a symbol of like your heartbeat. You know, the drum is like connected to the heart, and your heart is connected to your most authentic dreams. Your heart is connected to your soul, to your spirit, and this is a time where you want to be as heart-centered as possible. Do everything with love, everything with love. Heal with love, dream with love, wake up with love, eat with love, share with love, connect with others with love, converse with love, work with love, you know, like, y'all. All right, let's expand more on this and look at what energy do we align with. Should any obstacles or challenges arise this week, what energy do we align with? Should any challenges or obstacles arise this week, what energy do we align with? So 3 cards really are popping out, trying to make themselves known to us. And we've got Stand Still, which is the first card that came out. It is so important for us to continuously remember to pause, to really pause and bring ourselves back into the present moment, in every moment, in as many moments as possible, to re-ground and recenter ourselves. And stand still before we respond to life, before we respond to an experience, so that we are committing ourselves to this higher self that we are beginning to embody, that we are really calling in, right? And this Lionsgate portal is bringing in new timelines, and it is up to you to decide whether you are going to stay in past timelines or you are going to move into these higher other timelines. And in these higher timelines, y'all, we are no longer resonating with just reacting without being mindful of our responses, being mindful of how we are exerting our energy, being mindful of how we respond to the people around us, to the environments around us, to the thoughts and emotions within us as well. Stand still. Standing still, stillness, solitude, really being in the present moment, taking time to pause and process and really think about how it is that you want to respond to something, so that you are sure that it is how you truly want to respond, that it is truly a response rooted in love, that it is truly a response that resonates this higher you that you are becoming. stand still and keep that in mind, especially so this week. And also focus. Stay focused, y'all. Again, stay focused on who you are becoming. Stay focused on these higher timelines. Stay focused on the fact that you have your guardian angels with you, that you have support, that you are not alone. And stay focused on these intentions that you're going to be setting this weekend. Whatever intentions you set this weekend, really be fully committed to them. That's why it's so important for you to really be mindful of like being careful of what you wish for, right? That's why they say like be careful what you wish for, because when you really speak something, like you are speaking it to life. When you write something down, you are writing it to life. Especially during these times as veils are being lifted and we have more access to these other dimensions and to higher realms. Our energy is more and more powerful, and it is also, I don't know if sensitive is the word, but your energy is something that you want to really be increasingly mindful of. So you want to focus on really committing to what it is that you are calling into your life, and focusing on becoming and really embodying that person who deserves what it is that you are calling in. Stay focused on yourself, y'all. Like, just stay focused. Whenever something is trying to deter you, something is trying to hold you back, something is trying to bring you back to your old self, focus, right? And standing still, stillness is going to help you do that. Also, freedom. Y'all, remind yourself that you have the power to liberate yourself. You have the power to free yourself. And should any challenges or obstacles arise, remind yourself that you don't have to enmesh yourself into other energies. You don't have to be so attached to the stories in your head, to the stories in other people's heads. You don't have to attach yourself to anything. You have so much power within you, especially as you begin to more and more increasingly intentionally step into this higher you, this you that is really emitting these higher vibrations. You have to really understand that you embodying a higher frequency, you jumping into a higher timeline, like that is a big commitment. That is a whole transformation of not only your exterior, but your interior, who it is that you are, what it is that you resonate with, how it is that you walk and navigate this world. It is a shift even in your DNA, in your codes. There's levels to this, y'all, and right now these levels are deep, okay? You are so powerful. I do want to look into this freedom card. It's the first time that I pull it out, and I'm just curious to see what the booklet says. Yeah. Whew. Express yourself without hesitation. Break free and let your spirit fly. Make choices that increase your freedom. Don't be tied down. Laugh, dance, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Be daring. Cast aside restrictions. Find your wings. As you do, you'll help others find theirs. You are not here to be ordinary or live a mundane life. You are here to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. Do not be trapped by convention or the need to please others. Choose life on your terms. Don't accept rules that don't feel right. You can be immensely free and yet still be a part of a loving, supportive community. Y'all, you are being called to be your most authentic self. Free yourself. Should any challenges or obstacles arise that relate to you feeling restricted or confined into fully stepping into who you want to become, who you intuitively feel you are meant to be in this season of your life, y'all, free yourself. Free yourself from societal constructs. We are experiencing different times. If you are really tapped in, if you are really awakening, you are aware that you really committing to being your most authentic self, you saying, you know what, I am ready to be my truest self, I am ready to go after my dreams, I am ready to make my desires come true, I am ready to heal, to evolve, to transform, and become the person I need to become in order to attain the life I deserve, the life that I am meant to live, the sole purpose that I am meant to achieve in this lifetime. You know that comes with a lot, right? That comes with a lot. That comes with you having to really free and liberate yourself. And sometimes liberating yourself is going to mean that you are going to let go of relationships. You are going to see relationships let go of you. You are going to find that you no longer resonate with a lot of what you used to resonate with. You are going to, at some points, feel like you have an identity crisis because you're like, wait a second, I'm becoming a whole other new me. I have to get to know this person. Oh my gosh, this past version of myself that I am currently still working on letting go of, like, I no longer resonate with what they used to desire. Oh my gosh, like, there's a lot that comes to it, y'all. That's why a lot of people decide to subconsciously just continue to stay asleep. That's why they say ignorance is bliss, because when you wake up to the truth, to reality, it's not as easy as people think. It's not as glamorous as people think. At least the transition of it, the transformation of it, the healing necessary of it. But when you reach that state of being, when you finally liberate yourself and you realize that all you need is yourself, all you need is the fulfillment of your soul, all you need is your intuition and your spirit team and the guidance of the universe and Mother Earth and nature around you and all the divinity that is accessible to you. When you really wake up and see the beauty and love in everything, when you get to that point, oh my goodness, it is the sweetest spot. So y'all, this is a time to be you and to be aware that being you, you're gonna have to liberate yourself from a lot. It is gonna be work, but it's gonna be worth it. So buckle up. All right, let me make sure that this is still recording. Yes. Cool. Still recording. All right, y'all. Let's continue with what do we focus on healing at this time? What do we focus on healing at this time? What do we focus on healing at this time? What do we focus on healing at this time? What do we focus on healing at this time? What do we focus on healing? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Whew. All right, y'all. So it's really important that we remain grounded at this time. It's very, very important that we remain grounded and centered, because you can really feel uprooted and unearthed when you are experiencing intense transformation or just transformation in general. When you are really going through shifts and transitions and changes in your life, it is important that you take the time consistently, daily to really ground yourself so that you don't get lost in the sauce, so that you don't get lost in your thoughts, in triggers, in just exterior motives. Heal yourself, heal your journey, continue to heal by continuing to just remain grounded. And you can do that just by being in nature, y'all. Truly. This week, spend time in nature as much as possible. And I think a lot of people think that to be in nature, it means to be like out in the meadows or in like a beautiful forest or like in the like by the ocean. You don't need all that. You can spend time in nature by literally just stepping outside and just soaking up the sun and acknowledging the sun's rays just warming up your skin and soaking in those high vibrational light codes. You can go for a walk and just look at the trees and observe the birds. You can talk to the plants in your home. Like, they are nature too. So like, we all have access to nature one way or another. Put your bare feet on the dirt, on grass, on sand, on whatever earth is outside your environment. Another healing to focus on is burden. Something that really has been coming up for me this morning and yesterday and through my dreams is a lot of burden is coming up. A lot of what has been suppressed is coming up, and the reason why it is coming up, and when you know when burdens and suppressions and blockages are coming up, when you feel like sudden urges to cry, when you feel like weight on your chest, when you feel anxious or anxiety, when you like just feel sad, or you know, like when you have those kinds of just emotions coming up, there is something within you that is trying to be released. And you have to know that what is stored with pain, what is stored with resistance, what is stored with anxiousness, sadness, is also going to come up with those same emotions. It's going to come up as pain, it's going to come up as anxiety, it's going to come up as sadness. And you have to allow yourself to really feel those emotions, because the whole reason why it became a blockage, a burden, a stagnancy to begin with is because you didn't allow yourself to feel it. Feel it. Don't become the emotion. Like, don't let it overpower you, but allow yourself to feel it, to witness it, to understand it, to know where it comes from, to question it, to be curious about it, and know that it's temporary. Like, it's just trying to process itself through you, and it is going to be released as you allow yourself to feel it. So y'all, release those burdens that come up. And it is so necessary. You know, so many of us like to skip into just manifesting and manifesting our goals and getting into the good stuff. But the whole reason why I said that, you know, awakening is not as glamorous as people think is because this is the work that you have to do first. You have to let go. You have to release, you have to feel, you have to heal, you have to confront, so that you are lighter, so that you are making space, so that you are making room, so you are letting the universe and your spirit team know that you are ready. Yes, you are committed to these new beginnings. You are committed to this new you. You are committed to really becoming your highest potential. Because look at all of this that I am releasing. Look at all of this that I am choosing to heal. Look at all of this that I'm finally confronting. It's serious work, y'all. It's a dedication. It's a commitment. It's a practice. That's why they say this is a healing practice. This is a grounding practice. This is a breath work practice. This is a yoga practice. Like, these are all practices. This is something like a muscle that you have to consistently strengthen and choose to commit to for the rest of your life. And overall, this is all just healing energy. Once you awaken to the fact that everything is energy, you're going to start seeing everything as just vibrations. And you are going to begin to understand that what you are really doing is just making sure that you are matching these vibrations. If you want to, like money in itself, right? Money is a currency. If you want more money, these higher vibrations, right, with pure intention, then you have to match those higher vibrations. You can't expect to manifest all this money but be in this lower vibration of lack, of like money isn't good, money is trouble, money is a burden. Like, you have to level up, and that just relates to everything. I brought up the example of money because that's something that a lot of people think of. But if you want, for example, a more committed, loving, unconditional, available relationship, romantic partnership, you yourself also have to match that frequency, that vibration of unconditional love, if that is what it is that you want to receive, right? Everything is an exchange of energy. So focus on healing your energy, y'all. Be more mindful of your energy. And you can become mindful of your energy by just tuning into your body, tuning into your emotions, observing your thoughts. That is how you know, like, okay, this is the vibration that I'm currently vibrating on. This is the frequency that I'm vibrating on right now. All right, what do we focus on surrendering at this time? What do we focus on surrendering at this time? What do we focus on surrendering at this time? Whew. Okay, so we've got surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. This is where standstill comes in. This is where grounding comes in, right? This is where freedom comes in, right? Liberate yourself from frustration. Frustration is only going to cause more stagnancy and buildup and blockage in your life, because frustration is essentially you feeling like there is a stagnancy, right? The only reason why you feel frustrated is because you feel like something isn't happening the way it should, or something isn't happening the way you thought it would, or whatever the case may be. Remember that frustration doesn't resolve anything. Ground yourself. Give yourself that pause, right? And we also got surrender to sleep and rest. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. There's that, but there's also, ascension when you are vibrating higher, when you are in the midst of transformation, when you are ascending to new levels in your life, mentally, financially, physically, spiritually, energetically, professionally, personally, whatever. It's tiring, y'all. Like, it does take up energy to evolve, to change, to liberate yourself from these blockages. When you are really in the midst of immense healing, you are probably going to feel some tiredness, some exhaustion, because you are finally letting go of so much heavy weight. It can make you feel tired, but once you allow yourself to rest and really integrate all of these movements, all of these transitions and changes in your life, you're gonna wake up feeling so much lighter This week I have been in such deep sleep. Like I have felt so called to to sleep, y'all, and I have been trying to really be graceful in allowing myself to actually get in the sleep that I'm feeling called to get in, because I know that I'm in the midst of a lot of change energetically and vibrationally. Like, these really are some really powerful, beautiful times that we're living in right now. And with this portal and this new moon, y'all, woohoo! Rest if you feel called to rest. And especially during new moons, it is a time to rest, because stepping into a new cycle, a new beginning, is something that deserves rest. That deserves, a restful reset. Like, you have to remember that your new beginnings are essentially your foundation. If you start your foundation exhausted, how is everything else going to build out from there? What is our affirmation for this week? What are our affirmations for this week, for these evolutions that we are experiencing, for the collective, for this portal that we're stepping into that is opening up to us? What are the affirmations for us? What are our affirmations? What are our affirmations? Okay, so we got, I balance my masculine and feminine sides. The masculine and feminine parts of me are in perfect balance and harmony. I am at peace and all is well. Essentially, what is happening, y'all, when we are healing is we are balancing our masculinity and our femininity. This is a specific message to some of you who feel like you need to really heal your relationship with your body. I love my body. I create peacefulness in my mind, and my body reflects this peacefulness as perfect health. This is a really important time to really honor your body, because it is your body that connects you to spirit. It is your body that gives you this human experience. And if you are not taking care of your body, then you are not taking care of your experience in this life. You are not taking care of your spirit, of your vessel, of your what is giving you movement in this life, right? And this body of yours also connects you to your intuition. It is fully tapped in, y'all, and you become more powerful, you become more connected to your intuition when you really love your body, when you take care of it, when you thank it, when you're grateful for it. My thoughts are creative. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. Y'all, our thoughts are very powerful right now. Our creativity is very powerful right now. Tap into that knowing, okay? Get creative, dream big, go after your deepest desires, your biggest dreams, and know that you are not alone. You are guarded, you are supported, you are guided, but you have to welcome that in. You have to call that in. You have to affirm and let your spirit team know, let the other realms and dimensions and sacred ones know that you welcome their guidance, you welcome their presence in your life. Is there any other last overall energy for this coming week, for this new moon, for this Lionsgate portal that you want us to be aware of, spirits? Any other overall energy? Overall energy for this Lionsgate portal? For this Lionsgate portal, for this Leo new moon, any overall energy? Anything else? Is there anything else, Spirit? Is there anything else? I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it. It's just, there's a lot of focus on really healing, y'all. Just continuous healing and knowing that It is really important to let go of these stagnant energies, these blockages, these burdens, so that we can actually continue to ascend. Because you have to think of your burdens, your blockages, the stagnancy within you as actual weight. And in order to ascend, you have to be lighter, right? So, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this energy reading. I hope you resonated with one or more of these messages. Refer back to this video throughout the week so that you can remind yourself, so that you can realign with the energy and the guidance of what we have been currently given in this reading. I will provide timestamps to make it easier for you to navigate throughout this reading. And I am wishing you all the most blessed, healing, powerful, beautiful, enlightening new moon in Leo and Lion's Gate portal. Y'all, remember, this is a time to really liberate yourself. This is a time to really liberate yourself. This is a time to be you. This is a time to embody you, your most authentic you. Do not be afraid. And if you are afraid, feel the fear and do it anyways. Because this is a time you're being called. You're being called to step into your power. You are being called to step into the most authentic you. It's time to let go of all of these smoke and mirrors. It's time to let go of these illusions. It's time to let go of what no longer resonates with you. It's time to let go of all of these societal imprints and this programming that is not high vibrational, that has intended to make you asleep. You are waking up. Allow yourself to wake up, even if these new sights are overwhelming to you or they make you feel like you are alone. You are not alone. We are going through this together collectively on different levels at different times, but awakening nonetheless. Welcome it into your life. Make the most out of this time, y'all. We still got the rest of this year to really evolve, to really change, to transform, and your whole life can do a 180 in the most beautiful, miraculous way if you allow it to, if you commit to it. And you deserve that commitment to yourself. You deserve that investment in yourself and in your healing and in your ascension. And again, you are supported in that. And again, the alignment comes with you being heart-centered in all that you do, in all that you intend, in all that you are. Lean more and more into your heart, okay? Whew. Check out the prompts again, y'all. I'll give you all the more info that you need in the description below. I look forward to our next energy reading. Peace and blessings to you all. Bye, y'all.